Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cause According to CD. So, guys, let's talk about it. The President of the Republic of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, was in Parliament answering some questions from members of Parliament at the National Assembly. But let's focus on one question that was asked of him. Actually, there were several questions around this topic of illegal foreigners in South Africa, but the one that really caught my attention is when Ramaphosa is Tetisa. Ramaphosa was Tetisa, a Tetisa Tina, South Africans. He said that this is not us, this is not Ubuntu when we are actually saying, listen, we are tired of every time when we go to our health facilities, we get told that medication is finished. If medication is not finished, we get told, we would say, oh, valile, and you still haven't gotten your treatment and you've been there since 2 in the morning. And because these guys, Bazanemali, and they are skipping the lines and making sure that they are the ones that are served first. So now, Uru Ramaphosa does not also chastise them. Agabateti Sinabute, guys, listen, in as much as what South Africans may be doing is wrong, according to him, right? Nani, please respect the rules and the ways of South Africans. Stand in a queue, wait for your turn so that you also get medication. Stop calling South Africans names. Stop provoking South Africans as well. No, he doesn't do that. He just chastises us. And then he manipulates us in Ubuntu. And it's they're busy failing to dumb down Pan Africanism down our throat. So they thought, let's use Ubuntu. Because that's a language that South Africans understand. And it's true. Ubuntu is who we are. Ubuntu is our language. Ubuntu is the reason why we are here with these people because of Ubuntu. And I've said it in my previous video. I am telling you one day, guys, we are going to wake up with a foreign national who was illegally in this country to begin with as our president because of Ubuntu. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. And now, by Sinabas Betel, because of the judgment that was delivered by the High Court against Operation Tutula, Abbas Deleli, and nobody's saying anything. And did you hear the members of parliament after Ramaphosa said that they were the loudest clappers? I mean, they would clap now and again whenever he said something. But when he talked about this chastising us, the claps were so loud. It's clear that the members of parliament in that parliament, they are not with South Africans. I mean, it's clear. It's clear. They've got interest in these countries or where these people come from. And now we are the ones that are sacrificial lambs because they need to continue to do business in those countries. That's what this whole thing is about. It's got nothing to do with Ubuntu. Ubuntu is just being dumbed down our throats because xenophobia failed to work. Ramaphosa did not even call it once xenophobia like he would do in the past. He just decided, I'm just going to say Ubuntu and South Africans will fold. Guys, I siyadelela shame kule lizwe asibonwa, but at the same time bafuna amavote. Amavote ethu they are looking the and futhi bazowathola. That's the unfortunate part. The very same people who suffer in those queues at the clinics. Yeah, we are respecting the judgment, and we're also going to respect the so-called whatever it is that they're trying to dumb down our throat. We are not going to be disrespected because we have to look the other way. It doesn't make sense. And then the other question that was asked of Ramaphosa was about illegal foreigners doing business in South Africa. And when you go to Zimbabwe, the business or the trading laws of the country does not allow foreign nationals to run businesses. In Tanzania, same story. And in Ghana, I know in Ghana, they're very strict when it comes to trading. It's for Ghanaians. It's strictly for Ghanaians. Same goes in Tanzania. It's strictly for Tanzanians. But no, in South Africa, everybody is welcomed. And who gets to suffer at the end of the day, once again, it's a South African citizen. And Ramaphosa said something about, oh, yeah, they're busy putting some things together to make sure. And I'm like, it's a lie, because tomorrow, when that needs to be implemented, we're going to be told, Sibe Nobuntu. That's what we're going to be told, Sibe Nobuntu. And now I'm listening to some news online. I hear that, remember the judgment on Monday? It said that the city of Johannesburg must start registering and re-registering informal traders in the city of Johannesburg. Now tell me why. Oh, because they were given up until the 18th of November. Now tell me why they are, according to the reports coming from the city of Johannesburg, few people have come forward to register. And now that the MMC for Human Settlement did a walk in the city, because they're still trading by force without these permits and without going to register, and then they are removing them. And now they are finding out that most of the stalls that are designated for people with permits, they are being occupied by illegal foreigners with no documentation. So, meaning there's a South African who holds a permit to that stand that rents out. Yabona ukuthi nathi sayilimaza. Yabona nathi sayilimaza. We're shooting ourselves on the foot. That is why I'm saying there needs to be strict conditions on these permits. That if they do a monitoring, not a monitor, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspection. And if they find that the person that is actually occupying the stand is supposed to be for a South African, but is occupied by a foreign national, akaphucwe, so that others also learn. Akaphucwe. Like, you are banned from ever because you think you are smart. These are the people that are causing us trouble. These are the people that are causing us problems in this country. South Africans. Just like our sisters that continue to open their legs for some of these people. In Ganzabo now, they are running for Miss South Africa and Miss Universe South Africa. And then on top of that, they are going to go on that international stage based on xenophobics. It's ET. We are the problem. ET inkinga, guys. And I don't know how we're going to solve this. It's clear, but see, because this is what we do. And we keep proving them right. Would see, not all of us, of course. But you know how it goes. The bad apples are the one that spoils everything. People focus on the bad, not on the good. I don't know, guys. Honestly speaking, I feel defeated. I don't want to lie. I do feel defeated. And as long as the ANC is in power, this is how we're going to always feel when it comes to this issue. Defeated. So they won. Yeah. And they're gonna continue to win, Shem. Our Parliament went the applause. Bebashayela izandla, beshayela Ramaphosa izandla. Aye, that's when I saw ukuthi lana kudlalwa ngathi. But the same people were clapping hands. They're coming to us for votes. They're coming back though because they want to be seated back in Parliament, and you are going to vote for them. That's the problem. You are going to vote for them. I don't know, guys. Maybe we deserve it. Who knows? I know nobody deserves to lose their lives because they couldn't get treatment at the clinic they fought for in their community. That's the part that really upsets me, because South Africans fought for these clinics to be in our communities. Fought. We fought. Now, people that we don't know, that never did nothing, they claim to have helped us. And I asked one of them, like, we helped you during apartheid. I'm like, what family member of yours did you lose for us to be liberated? Dololo. So stop saying you helped us. Opening your mouth is not helping. Opening your mouth is just saying, hey, we're observing, we are also aware. That's all that you did. And then what sanctions were you able to pass or to impose on the apartheid government when your own government was in shutters? Now, if we talk about America and we're talking about the first world countries, those are the people that held the power to sanction the apartheid government. That is why it did a U-turn. Not some people making loud mouth. And then from there, you think because you did that, suddenly now we need to accept the breaking of the law of our country. And it's doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. But guys, to be honest, the problem is us, Tina, South Africans, eating kinga. And then when those people that were clapping hands, they were voted by you. They are representing you. So when they are clapping hands, you are clapping hands along with them because you voted for them. ukuthi uRamaphosa asigibele ekhanda asho lezi zinto ayishilo. No solutions. No, it is wrong. But there's no chastising of them. At least say something. Say, guys, please respect the laws. No, he doesn't say that. He doesn't. But no, thina sibe nobuntu bona bebengabi nobuntu. Wakuzwaphi lokho. Anyways, guys, before I get all worked up, let's see each other in the next video. Goodbye.